good, YouTube, man? It's your boy Quiz, aka Quiz the Plug, man. Back in a video. We got this ranking the top 30 players in the NBA. Hey, let's get into it. Last video I reacted to was the most unguarded player in the NBA, and it was like the video they said it was Jokic, but I said it was KD. Niggas was giving me hella hate in the comments, but nigga, it's my opinion. I don't care. Like, we can argue if y'all want to, nigga, but let's get into it. This is my honest opinion, bro. If you got a problem with it, nigga, we can argue. I don't care. Like, niggas be acting like I'm finna, like, come on the internet and lie, nigga. This is what I think, bro. Like, niggas be tripping in the comments, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But let's get into it.
The top 30 players in the NBA based largely on the NBA playoffs and all of last season. But first, two honorable mentions need to be given to Tyrese Halliburton and Karl-Anthony Towns.
Tyrese not top 30? Oh, yeah. Let's see what this list talking about. Hold on.
Ended up in the 31 and 32
Hold
spots
on.
on this list. Tyrese gets an honorable mention, and it's a good thing that he almost joined the top 30.
Tyrese is what? Man, he gotta be a top 5 PG. He not top 30? Let's see who 30, bro. He might be better than number 30. Hold on.
And sadly, Towns gets a mention, but he's quickly
Cat.
gone out of it. So we have a star that's risen quickly
Cat
and one
been on
that's
some
fallen
soft shit.
just as fast. But let's get into the actual top 30, with number 30 being DeMontis Sabonis. You see, because we saw
I'm taking Tyrese over. I'm taking him over Sabonis. I don't care. I'm taking him over Sabonis.
Sabonis clearly made a difference in
I
how
don't
many
care.
games his team won.
He ain't doing it.
Like
Sabonis ain't do nothing in the playoffs. I'm sorry.
We saw him joining the Sacramento
sorry.
Kings and transforming like he did.
He folded in the playoffs. Argue with your mama.
Sure, the rest of the roster is extremely talented and plays a huge role, but DeMontis came in as the final piece to put them over the top, and his 19 points and 12 rebounds a game would definitely...
But nah, his impact in regular season was crazy. But look at Tyrese. When Tyrese was playing, the Pacers, top 5? He got injured. What happened? They fell out of playoff contention. I don't think they made the play-in. That's his type of impact on the Pacers. I'm telling y'all, he better. I got Tyrese over Sabonis, bro. I don't care. I'm done explaining myself.
There. One spot ahead of him at 29 has to be Anthony Edwards. So yeah.
Ant at 29? Nah. Ant is way higher than 29. It's no way.
And it's not even close. I mean, look at the numbers. The dude averaged 31 a game in the postseason this year.
Look what this nigga's doing in the playoffs.
A real star in the opportunity he was given. Of course, he still has to work on his game and he has a long way to go, but 29 seems like a good spot for him. The number 28 spot goes to DeMar DeRozan. And this is
I'm taking DeRozan over Ant right now. Yeah, DeRozan, he still got that experience over him.
Pretty good
I can't argue with that.
He would have ranked last year, which was his first in Chicago. But hey, he was still an all-star this season. And
that boy DeRozan, a mid-range demon, mid-range god.
Just with Lonzo's injuries and everything, they barely missed out.
DeRozan at this high though? Well, low?
We know what to expect from DeMar and how good he is. As for 27 though, it goes to Zach LaVine, who I have only one spot slightly.
Who we taking? DeMar or Zach LaVine? I'm gonna go Zach LaVine. He younger and only getting better. Well, I mean, he younger, but he is getting kind of old. But still, I'm taking Zach LaVine. I'm cool with this. How y'all feel?
He above DeRozan. I feel like in some people's minds, this one could go either way.
Yeah, it can go either way.
Zach gets the slight edge. He may not be as proven as DeMar, and as a matter of fact, he's only ever been on one playoff team and played only 4 games. But with his shooting ability and their similar playing positions, overall, I'd say DeRozan's definitely more experienced.
Yeah.
But right now, Zach's the slight.
That's exactly why I'll take LaVine. Just because he can shoot. He shoot better from 3. They both do the same thing. He got a better 3-point shot. DeRozan got a better midi. They both athletic as hell. He way more athletic right now. Cause DeRozan getting old.
Player. For 26, we have Pascal Siakam, who's been heavily underrated these
I
past few years.
I agree.
The Raptors have had a pretty rough team over the past few seasons. But if you've watched any Raptors games, you know that Siakam's developed into an extremely solid power forward these days, which is why he was once again an all-star.
Siakam definitely.
At 25, we have James Harden, and I know this one's a rough ranking.
Harden at 25? I know niggas be hating on James. Even I admit I be hating on James Harden sometimes. He ain't as good as he used to be, but 25 is crazy, bro. I know if he put Harden this low, I know he gonna try to put Kyrie low. I already know. Harden definitely is like top 15.
Had to do it. He just isn't
There's
a
no way
player anymore, and just not that Houston Rockets James Harden we all
bro
know
just
well.
averaged what 22 and 11 assists this season. There's no way he's no.
He'd be that guy on certain nights over the season, and he was. But if he's gonna be that inconsistent, it's what gave him the major drop in the rankings this year. The 24th spot's then taken by Bam Adebayo.
I'm taking
Bam's a great center, and he can.
Nah, Am I gonna take Bam over Harden? I'm taking Harden over Bam. Nah, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. I don't know.
If you develop a
I don't know.
shot or even a three-point shot, the Miami Heat are a completely different team, and he's a completely different player.
You can't just his defensive impact on the team, but that's why I can't. I don't know.
And his height are his only weaknesses, which means I think he deserves this ranking. With number 23, we take a big leap forward with Jalen Brunson. In one season, this man went from a
Brunson or Harden.
starting point guard for
I'm
one
gonna
of the
take
best
Brunson.
point guards in the NBA for the Knicks.
He went crazy in the playoffs.
He played in the playoffs as the Knicks' #1 option in his first year, showed that he's a star. I mean, he carried the team all year long, and there's no doubt that he's going to be an all-star.
He definitely carried. I think Julius Randle was selling the playoffs.
That could be said for number 22 because Shai
Gilgeous-Alexander
also took that step.
Only 22? What? I gotta see who ahead of Shai. Shai higher than that. For sure.
One of the best point guards in the league and a future superstar. The 31-5-5 he put up was already good enough, but the fact that he became an all-star and
he averaged 31-5-5, and that put him at 22. Come on, bro.
But I want to see him in the playoffs first. For number 21, man, Paul George is on quite a.
I'm gonna take Shai with Paul George just because PG ain't been healthy. Just because he ain't been healthy, I'm gonna take Shai.
Bit in recent years. And going to the LA Clippers hasn't
been
a look. He
windmill.
Be unanimously right around the top 10, but I don't see too many arguments towards putting him in this spot. It's just that in recent years, so many other guys.
PG definitely top 15. What the hell?
Playing better, and his injuries have really been adding up. But now we're moving into the top 20, and this spot goes to De'Aaron Fox, who's never really been given any respect.
De'Aaron Fox,
thanks to him always being
over PG, over Shai. I ain't gonna lie, I'm taking Shai over De'Aaron Fox. Him and PG, that's a debate. But I'm taking Shai over De'Aaron Fox.
His all-star year combined with him averaging.
And I'm taking Shai over PG.
Great playoff series against the Warriors was more than.
Hey, hold on.
20. One spot ahead of him though at 19 is Kyrie Irving.
What I tell y'all, I knew he was gonna put Kyrie low. I can tell, just cause I can tell. Kyrie's top 10. Like I'm not. It's no debate. Kyrie's top 10. I'm sorry. Or top 11 at least. Like
the season, and he had an up and down year and all. But we know what this man
like
is
up and down. The nigga averaged like 27 this season. Talking about up and down. Nigga, what?
With his entire body of work, it felt wrong to put him anywhere outside of the top 20, which makes me think that this was a good spot for him. And speaking of liabilities, number 18 goes to Ja Morant.
Ooh, Ja at 18? Ja is a top 10 player in the league. I don't care about none of this off the court stuff. This we talk about strictly on the court hooping. Ja's top 10, bro. Like what?
He's the best shooter in the NBA. He is a liability, but he's not on Kyrie Irving's level. Given the circumstances, he's still more reliable for now, which is why
this nigga is ranking niggas on reliability because of what they do off the court. It's bro. You're tripping, buddy.
Spot ahead. Overall, I don't think he's as skilled as Kyrie, but thanks to all the outside factors, it's why Ja ended up here. Now at 17, I have Trae Young because
Trae Young over Ja and Kyrie. Yeah, bro. This I can't take this list serious no more, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can't.
Well, that and the fact that he's been nearly at 30 and 10.
I'm taking the.
But the Hawks need to start.
Like I'm taking De'Aaron Fox. I'm taking Fox, PG, Shai, Kyrie, maybe Harden over Trae, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Trae nice though, but hell no.
As for the 16th best player in the world, I'm giving the spot to Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown over Kyrie, PG, Shai. Hey.
A completely different player than Trae, and we know he had a rough ending to these.
Mister,
playoffs.
I can't go left. Like nah.
Didn't help his ranking at all, but we still got to see what this man was capable of at his best. And a lot of those games,
he got hella potential though. I ain't gonna lie, but not right now.
His ability to defend, hit tough shots, and drive to the basket and score when needed was at a
superstar
level.
On his head.
He just works on his left and can rank higher down the line. Number 15 then goes to Donovan Mitchell.
I can't argue with Donovan Mitchell.
To rank him slightly over Jalen because Donovan's been the go-to guy.
Damn! Oh my God.
Better. While Brown's always been basically the second option. I mean, we've seen the performances Mitchell's had over the years.
Yeah, I'm taking Donovan Mitchell over.
Season of his career in 2023, so it was easy to put him in the top 15.
This is an ill list. I'm sorry.
Now for 14, I think it would have to be Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi at 14? Kawhi is top 10, maybe top 7.
Top of his game, he could be argued for like top 5. But since that's never the case, he fell all the way down to number 14.
Yeah, he ranking niggas on reliability,
bro.
bro.
He's still a superstar and one of the best players in the world with his ability to do everything on the court. But it's just we don't get to see that too often. And while Kawhi's injury history hurt his ranking this year, that same thing is what helped Anthony Davis to get put in the number 13 spot. Because he moved up a lot of places.
AD at 13, bro. I can't, bro. It's no way niggas is taking this list seriously, bro. AD at
the entire second half of the year when it mattered most. And he was dominant in LA's 3 playoff series. Sure, he couldn't handle Jokic and got swept by the Nuggets, but the way every team had to game plan completely around him, the fact that he still went out there and averaged 25 and 14 was no joke. Big shout out to Anthony Davis. He's easily one of the most exciting players to watch when
top
he is healthy.
8,
then on the
bro.
number 12 spot, we have Jamal Murray. And sure, I get
Jamal Murray over all these. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. This nigga got to be a Nuggets fan. There's no way. I'm not even. It's nothing. It's no way.
I mean, the dude only averaged 20 a game this year, wasn't even an all-star, and has never ranked nearly this high. But let's be real. Playoff Jamal is a real thing, and his 27, 7, and 5 on 40% from 3 over his last 2 postseasons was no coincidence. The man's an NBA champion, which is
We ranking niggas off postseasons. Like Jimmy's number 1. Like what the fuck? Niggas just chatting.
This entire video can say the way he overcame every single type of coverage thrown at him and adapted his game to whatever style he had to, combined with him still.
The nigga struggled like the last 3 games in the finals. Like, come on, bro.
All-time great
Nah,
teams,
I'm not feeling this.
Me that he's definitely deserving.
I'm not feeling this.
But for as great as he was, I think it's still okay to rank Damian Lillard at 11, one spot ahead of him, because Lillard's probably the better overall player, and also comes up big in the postseason.
Lillard top 10.
He just hasn't had anywhere near of a roster as good as Murray had to play with.
But I'm not mad at Lillard being at 11. Let's see who number 10 though.
That's why he gets the slight edge here. But now we move into the top 10 players in the NBA, and it
I
could
feel
be
like
controversial.
he might put LeBron number 10.
But I like my 10. So number 10 goes to Devin Booker.
D-Book 10?
Really transformed.
I got D-Book over a lot of niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But let me see who 9 first. Let me see.
As a player these past couple of years. And while he's without a
But
doubt one of the
D-Book
best
did in the
scorers
playoffs?
right now, he's
That
also
nigga
a
averaged
playmaker
40.
too when he needs to be. And I still can't comprehend how hot he got in the playoffs. 33 points, 7 assists, and 5 rebounds a game on 50% from 3 is wild.
50 from 3?
It's got to be LeBron James.
Nah. LeBron. Okay, I'll take LeBron 9. I'll take LeBron 9. I ain't going. He getting old.
Ever. He still makes the top 10, but just barely. Of course, LeBron's still making history every night. He put up better than his career numbers in the regular.
My bad. That's my ad blocker.
Regular season at 38 years old. But in the playoffs, he had clearly aged. I mean, as expected, I'm not saying I expect 38-year-old LeBron to be the same as 28-year-old. All I'm saying is the fact that his game has changed, and he wasn't able to take over the same as he used to, which did drop down his ranking a bit. For the 8th spot, nothing really needs to be said here. For the second time,
Jimmy over LeBron. I'm not taking Jimmy over D-Book. I'm not taking Jimmy over Damian Lillard. Shit, I ain't taking Jimmy over Kawhi. This nigga tripping, bro. And he folded in the finals.
A team of nobodies and Bam Adebayo to the NBA Finals. No matter what his stats say, not many players could do the same. Now, I'm starting to question putting Jason Tatum at number 7 above Jimmy Butler, since he couldn't take the deepest team to the NBA Finals.
I'll take Tatum at 7. I'll take it.
Skill-wise, Jason's the better player, and I'll leave it for now. He just had so many games where he personally struggled, and for that reason, and after 2 disappointing seasons, it's starting to add up. The 6th best player in the world today has got to be the reigning MVP, Joel Embiid.
Joel at what? 6? Hell no.
Joel, but Jokic should have
Joel's top 3.
They just didn't want to give him 3 straight. But either way, Joel did win it, thanks to being one of
Yeah,
the
bro.
most dominant players.
After this video, and I'm gonna get my top 5 players. I might do 10. I'm gonna get my top 5 after this video, and.
But seeing how he got double teamed every single possession of the postseason makes you think he could use some work on his playmaking game. But okay, now we're in the top 5, and number 5 is gonna be Luka Doncic. The Mavs have been a mess in recent years, but there's nothing on the court Luka can't do.
So the top 4 is what? Is Jokic, Steph, KD, and Giannis. Let's see how he ranked them.
Will one day be a league MVP and an NBA champion. At 4, it has to go to Kevin Durant. I've seen a lot of people had him ranked a lot.
I got KD over Curry. I got KD over Curry.
But based on actual
Nah.
skill on the basketball court and what he does for a
KD's
team,
over Curry.
it's an easy ranking to put him at number 4. The same could be said for number 3. Some people may have Steph further back, but if you're drafting a team
I got
out of
KD over
current
Steph.
NBA players to
I got
win a
Luka over
championship
Steph.
in one season,
Y'all gonna see my top 5.
without a doubt going to be one of the first guys to go. The way he impacts a game and an entire roster is unlike anyone else. The way he can be 6'3" and have a 6'10".
So I'm assuming he can go 2 Giannis, 1 Jokic. I agree with that. That's the top 2 for sure. For sure.
Will pick him up full court and still average 30 for a full series is the only argument needed here. At the 2 spot, I think we still have to go with Giannis.
Yeah.
For as great as Curry is, and as much as I like watching him play, I can't have him over a guy who's an MVP and Defensive Player of the Year talk simultaneously every season. And of course, that leaves number 1 to being Nikola Jokic, which is too hard to argue.
We already knew that's what it was going to be.
Way sooner had Jamal Murray not been injured. And I also have the Nuggets running it back next
year. This postseason really put him over Giannis and Joel. I ain't gonna lie.
Nikola. Plus, as I've mentioned before, he was really this year's league MVP. I mean, just look at the playoff: 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 10 assists on 46% from 3 as a big man. And there's no argument against this ranking.
Alright, bro, let me get my top 5, man. This is my top 5. Jokic, Giannis, KD, Luka, Embiid, and I got Steph at 6, Tatum 7, Book 8, Bron 9, Kawhi 10. That's my top 10. Agree or disagree, I don't care. But man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Let me know what you want to see next, what you want me to react to next. Put it in the comments, I'll react to it, man. And I'm out.